Welcome to Marge TV. This time we're going to be discussing something that we find is really important, and that is the current common marketing acronyms and terminology. Oftentimes when we're speaking with clients, there's confusion about what we mean. So I'm going to set through some neat acronyms that are very, very common in the marketing space and might help you understand what they mean. Let's start out with MQL, SQL, and HQL. Kind of sounds like it could be a disease, but they're not. MQL is a marketing qualified lead, SQL is a sales qualified lead, and HQL is a highly qualified lead. Now, what do each one of those things mean? A marketing qualified lead is someone who might come to your website, fill out a little bit of information to download an ebook. You might get their name and you might get their email address, and you send them the ebook, but you don't know a whole much more about them. That's a marketing qualified lead. There's an interest there, but you're not quite sure exactly what it is. A sales qualified lead, or an SQL, actually takes the marketing qualified lead to the next level. That might be someone who has registered to get a demo of your product. So they've not only given you their contact information, but they give you a little bit more information about what they're looking to solve, their problems and their challenges. So you really go into a demo knowing a little bit more about what they're looking to do and how you might engage better. That's a sales qualified lead, or an SQL. An HQL, or a highly qualified lead, actually takes that to the next level, where you've had a conversation with a prospective person and you're understanding exactly what's going on in their organization and how you need to address their issues or challenges. So that's a highly qualified lead. So MQL, SQL, and HQL. And you may use these terms in your business, but make sure you define each one of them according to your needs, so both your sales and marketing department are on the same page. Now, a couple of terms that we find become very confusing. We talk about inbound, outbound, and omnibound or omni-channel. So let me start with inbound. An inbound lead is someone who has come to your website or visited you through your digital outreach. Maybe they filled out a form, they came to the website, they've navigated around, looked at some of the pages, and that person is starting to engage with you, and that is an inbound lead. Digitally transformational. Let's put it that way. It's all digital and inbound. When we talk about outbound, that's when you're actually reaching out to people. Most of the time that's through telephonic outreach, but that could also be through presenting at associations, attending trade shows and gathering business cards and having conversations. So outbound is all about face-to-face conversation and engaging people through that. It's still a very important part of the marketing world, and I think we really get focused on digital right now. But outbound outreach is very, very important and augments what you're doing in the inbound digital space. And finally, we talk about omnibound or omni-channel. And that means combining both your inbound and your outbound activities to optimize both sides. So envision this. You have someone who fills out a form, downloads a white paper, and you go ahead and you respond to them with a thank you. The next thing that you might do is set a call back for maybe a week out. Hey, you got the white paper, hope you enjoyed it. Is there anything else we can help you with? They may or may not give you any additional information, and you can then put them in a nurture queue and send them some additional information, and then insert another call maybe a month or two down the line. So being able to really take both channels and combine them into a seamless workflow will be your best way to optimize engagements and stay top of mind with your prospective clients. So again, we had inbound, outbound, omnibound, and previously we talked about MQL, SQL, and HQL. It sounds like a whole lot of jargon, but understanding these and using them and the terminology in your company and your marketing will really help both your sales and marketing teams to work together more efficiently. Thanks so much for joining Marge TV, and if you liked this episode, please like us on the YouTube Marge TV channel. Thanks so much.